Hello and welcome to IPO Adda. You're watching this special on the IPO which is coming up today, and today, for that matter, Laxmi Finance is opening. The IPO is priced between 150 to 158 rupees per share. It has a fresh issue of 165.2 crores and an OFS of 89.1 crores. So the total size of the IPO is 254 crores. And joining me today is Mr. Deepak Baid, who is the managing director at Laxmi Finance. Deepak, take us through your operations. Which are the segments that you operate in, and which are the regions that you operate in from an as an NBFC?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, and good morning. Sir, we are Jaipur-based NBFC, non-banking finance company. So we are into MSME loans and vehicle loans. So basically, our portfolio is 1,277 crores, and our major product is MSME, which consists of from ticket size from 2 lakhs to 25 lakhs, which average comes to 6.5 lakh rupees. And second main project is vehicle, used vehicle. So this is a private vehicle, commercial vehicles. So we there the ticket size is from 1 lakh to 15 lakhs, where the average ticket size stands for 3.5 lakh rupees. On complete average ticket size of the book stands for somewhere 3.5 lakh rupees. And our customer base, we have almost 35,000 plus customer base across 5 states. So we have a presence in Rajasthan, which is a mother state. Then Rajasthan, then Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and Uttar Pradesh. So we have presence in 5 states of Bharat, and with 158 touch points where we open our branches directly, we hire our own sales team and onboard customer directly through applications which we use for onboarding customers.
Your operations are primarily in the central India and I think western part, where Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, UP. How do you see the financing environment in these states, especially with respect to MSMEs? Because we've seen large banks, private sector and public sector talking about a stress which is there in this segment. And since 80% of your loans or assets are into the MSME sector, how do you see that?
See, we are into rural and semi-urban areas where we take documents as a security from them. So we are 198%. Our book is secured by collateral. So these collaterals are like residential or a commercial properties, which we take from the customers as a security and keep our LTV to 45 to 50%. So our credit checkpoints, our risk management, and our way of credit is very different. And our customer base are very, you can say, small ticket size loan taker who use this money for end uses for business expansion. So we take Udyam Aadhar from our customers who that shows that they are MSME customers, and that is the consumption of money is for business expansion. So in this rural and urban areas, so these guys are like Parchun ki dukan, tent house, stationery shops, sweet shops, and dhabas. So these are the guys who are taking these who are taking from a loan from us and for the business expansion, and this and getting the complete family into the deal. So still in rural areas when you fund, that's the best part कि अभी भी वहाँ पे joint family system है. So a complete family, like father has a two son, their wives, mother, everybody has comes into the deal and everybody is contributing towards a EMI. So especially if you want to see the areas where we operate, the urban and rural areas of these states, they are performing good, and we are highly secured company. So our security is very high, and the IT sector. IT software is what we are using to check their credits, check take care of the risk is on a high level.
I was looking at your data on in RHP. Your credit loss has increased over previous year to 0.99%. Is Why is that credit loss has increased? And because you just mentioned that there is much more secured loans that you have, and your and loan to value is around 49%. So, where is the stress coming in from?
So actually, we have made the extra provision because we are going into market. So to keep the investor more safe, we have made the extra provision so that that is why we have that 1.20 credit cost is coming, and we have made the our provision coverage ratio is also good, 55% almost. We have kept it. So we to give the confident to investors, we have kept this on a higher stage, But if you want to see the recovery on our bad debts, that is very high. So, and because we have a collateral with us, so the collection is process is good, smart enough to tackle the collection properly. So, but still to have a better understanding, to better security, we have kept this on a highest side. So that shows a positive from the company side.
Net interest income has grown in a healthy rate at around 14 and 50% over the last two to 3 years. Do you expect to continue with this kind of growth?
Yeah, of course. So we are getting this IPO for funds to be further used for expansion purpose. So we will be benefited with this IPO for fundraise. Like our cost of fund will go down. Our NIM will increase. We are A rated minus company, so our rating will get improved. So we will be able to approach bigger banks for a better cost, and our future expansion will be on towards secured lending and these areas. So I think so the name and everything will be well maintained, and we will be delivering. As we can see, since inception we have delivered what we have promised, and this will be continuing in future also by expanding ourselves in other states. Abhi to Bharat mein just we have in 5 states present, सिर्फ only 5 states, but still pura Bharat is open for us. All potential areas we will be opening our branches, hiring own team, and hiring own team means, so we open a branches so and hire own team, so that there is no disconnect between the customer and the company. So that is why that is our main focus area, that customers should be always given priority, and they should also get a good credit line from as and when they required for the expansion of business, so that they can be also part of a growth of Bharat.
You spoke about the fact that your cost of borrowing is going to come down. It's around 12% odd. How much will it come down to? And how much will be the impact on your net interest margin as a result of that? Because it's currently at 9.7%.
Yeah, so this will be what we are expecting, that at least two notch up rating. So that means we will be rating A plus, and once coming into A plus, so I believe that 100 to 150 bips, 1 to 1.5% rate cut we are what we are expecting. And recently the rate cut has also RBI has rate cut, and if, in future if any more rate cuts come, so that will be also benefited to us.
Two things you're saying. One is the rating upgrade that will have happen by 2 notches or so after this IPO for you, and then the 50 bips cut that happened because of the RBI. So in total, into going into FY26, what is the kind of NIM expansion that you can see, or roughly if you can give us some idea on it?
So our target is with this expansion and with this IPO, of course, our NIM will improve. So we are expecting ki NIM will touch somewhere around 10%, and we will our focus, our treasury team focus will be towards to getting this cost of fund to single digit, so that we can have a good margin, and the same we can pass on to some to customers also, so customer can also be benefited with it.
Mhm. Can you also give us a sense of what's happening in the MSME space, because the stress which we are seeing from from banks and other bigger NBFCs talking about it, how you are seeing it, and when do you see this entire stress ebbing in terms, because there is this is something which is a issue for many of the big banks who are also lending to you. So you borrow from banks, private banks and small finance banks. All of them have facing this issue with respect to MSMEs and MFI loans.
Yeah, so we have almost 47 plus lenders. These includes PSU Bank, that is SBI, UCO Bank, Union Bank. Then we have a private bank, Bandhan Bank, Kotak Bank. They are regular federal bank. Then we have small finance banks also, like AU, Utkarsh, Jana. Then NBFCs like Tata Finance, then Bajaj Finance, ARC, AK Capital. All these are a continuous mass finance. So these all are continuous. They are giving us a loan, and helping us in our growth, and we are giving these loans to small ticket size customers. So what I believe, so today matlab I have almost 25 years experience of this business, and I believe that this secured lending is the best lending. A lot of cycles I have seen in this business, and the vintage. So I believe that customer, the investors, the what investors see that ki how long the promoter is into business and how much skin in the game of a promoter is. So the if you're going to see the vintage of my company and vintage of my promoter, so I have almost to 25 years vintage I have, and I have a lot of groundwork what I have seen and done in my starting days. So I believe that these customers that we are giving to small ticket size loan, where there's a small ticket size loan, so small EMI is very easy for them to pay. And the best part is the complete family, including the guarantor, what we are taking in a from the customers, give a very good comfort to our lenders and to our investors and for future growth. And of course the promoter and independent directors, board, management, so they all everybody is comfort get comfort by doing all these formalities.
My final question to you: raising 165 crores in primary, uh, how much for how long will this growth capital be enough for you? Means will you be able to take it for next 2 to 3 years, or what is the kind of a path for your growth capital, since you're growing at 40 to 50% every year?
Hello, sorry,
Uh,
your voice was not audible.
I'm saying,
Please pardon, please.
since you are raising 165 crores, can you give us a sense of how much this growth capital be able to take you forward, and for how many years will you this growth capital is enough, or will you have to come back to the markets again in next couple of years?
So as we all know, ki NBFC is a capital-oriented business. So we need to improve our capital ratios on a year to year. But yes, at least with this capital raise, we will be able to be enough for at least 2 years. Yeah, but after 2 years, we'll be again, we have a plan to raise a little bit bigger quantum. And that will be again used for the further expansion of a business towards a secured lending. So we our main focus will be on us towards a secured lending only.
Deepak Baid, thank you very much for joining us today on NDTV Profit. Your IPO is currently open and it's priced between 150 to 158 rupees per share, and it's a 254.26 crore IPO, and that gives the company a value of little over 825 crores at the upper end of the price band. Thank you for joining us today on NDTV Profit.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the anchor investors for trusting us. Thank you so much, sir.